Hey everybody, it's Dino with One Ton Plumber again. I'm with my buddy Adam from One Ton Plumber as well. Today we're going to show you how to open up, replace an anode rod that goes in your water heater. The anode rod basically keeps your tank from rusting sooner than it should, and it also keeps some bad smells away in your water. All right, so Adam here is going to show you what to do in terms of taking out the anode rod if you suspect that you need to replace it. And you probably will have to do that once every 5 to 6 years, whether you have a plumber do it for you or you want to try it yourself. Now, I will tell you, when you use a socket wrench, you're going to have to get the right socket wrench, as you can see here, to fit this bolt and remove it. In this case, this A.O. Smith 50-gallon water tank, we need a 1 1/8 inch socket wrench, which you can see here Adam holding, and he's going to show you how to pull this out. But basically, we've already gotten it started because this is a really difficult kind of maneuver to unscrew this thing. It's really locked in tight. Before you get started, one thing you want to do is drain your tank. So you see this drain right here? That's at the bottom of every water tank. You basically just want to take a garden hose, affix it to here, and then have it lead out to a floor drain. And then you take a screwdriver, a flathead. You can see right here how there's a slot for the flathead, and you just turn it and the water's going to drain out. Once you've done that, you can go on to the next step. Okay, so he's pulled that off. Don't worry about the foam and all that kind of stuff or any kind of debris. You can always clean that up and put it back on, and then just remove the aluminum rod. In this case, I believe it's an aluminum rod, but they come in 3 styles basically. There's an aluminum rod, there's a magnesium rod, and there is a aluminum zinc alloy rod. The aluminum zinc alloy rod is usually for areas where you get a rotten egg smell from the water coming out of your water heater. The zinc in that aluminum alloy helps counteract that smell. Aluminum, though, is good for really hard water situations. If you have hard water in your home, there's a lot of scale buildup, that sort of thing, you probably want an aluminum rod. And in all other cases, I would go with a magnesium rod. Because this is a new tank, you're not going to see any corrosion on this particular anode rod. But when you are replacing it, you want to take the threads and make sure you use some Teflon tape or plumber's tape, whatever you want to call it, and wrap it around correctly around the thread so that you can create a watertight seal. Adam also likes to use pipe dope, pipe cement, plumber's cement. Again, it's got a lot of different names depending on who you talk to, but he's going to put that around the tape too, just to be extra secure in waterproofing this anode rod. From there, all you do is take that rod and put it back in where it goes, and then he is going to secure it with the socket wrench. Now, as you're securing this, you probably want to have a friend hold down help you make sure that the water heater is not moving around too much, causing disturbances to other pipes and fittings and that sort of thing. Because this is a very, very tight screw you want to make, and you want to make sure this is incredibly secure. So it is quite difficult to unscrew and to screw back on, actually, and having that assistant really helps. You can hear Adam grunting over here, like the big bear he is. You can see that we're screwed back in real tightly, and all we have to do is pop that lid back on, Adam will take care of that. But really, that's all there is to doing the anode rod. Again, we would recommend that you get an assistant to help you because you don't want this moving as you're disconnecting the anode rod and pulling it out. It does take a lot of muscle to get that thing off and tighten it back on correctly. But again, 3 types of rods. You want to make sure you're getting the right one. And Adam, thank you so much for helping us out today. We really appreciate it, as always, when you join us. If you like this video, if it helped you out at all, share it with somebody, like it, comment on it, and we'll see you next time. Thanks a lot. This is Dino at One Tom Plumber.